Hey, is that hatch open?
I don't know. The hatch is open. Let's go look real quick though, okay? He's a big kid now. Foundations, another tank, a concrete structure.
Yeah.
Where's the red star?
Right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, man, we gotta fly. The sun's about to go behind the mountains. Springs, man. Check it. Just be careful. Could be very hot. No steam. It's not hot. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a storm coming, and it's still 4 or 5 places, and the sun's going down. We may have to come back. I'll try to stay as long as I can, but that's either a sandstorm or a really severe thunderstorm, because the clouds are rolling in. And there's a natural spring. There's a spring that's popping up right now over here. There's a spring into a pool, a cement pool. The water keeps gurgling up. It's really awesome. Natural spring. This is a nice little site too. Wow. Tammy says she's seeing blood on this target. Oh, right here. More springs, man. In 1861, I started off with mining. Look at the storm coming in. And then it grew into so much more. They started utilizing the springs. I've seen 8 to 10 ponds. I haven't had time to stop or photograph them, but what I can tell you is that in the 1900s, they started building ranches. You can see springs everywhere, and some of those springs form ponds. The Scooby bus. Yep. And there's springs right there. They utilize the water here is what they did. Sun's going down. It looks like we're gonna have to come back and do a second expedition in a month or two. I didn't find the cemetery. There's a couple of houses I didn't find, but I did find things that others have not found. So I feel pretty lucky. I feel pretty good. A lot of broken down corrals, stables, cattle walks. Oh yeah. A smoke grenade? Yeah, because they don't want to use anything harmful. See that patch? See right there? I took a picture of a bunch of like farm structures. So next time we come, 65 miles on the odometer and find it at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to probably come back because I got another ghost town near here. Oh yeah, smoke grenade. There's grenades, there's bombs, there's all sorts of shit here. I heard that people found shells and mortars and, oh yeah, they go crazy out here. They have airplanes fly by and pretend to bomb ranches and shit. Test missions, testing. We're heading down the old Dixie wagon road, which has been paved. We're out of here. It's nightfall. There's a storm coming. It's sweeping over the mountains. But it's borax that drew these miners here, and I seen some borax in the soil. It's very abundant. And there's a road, I believe, that leads up to a mine in a mill. I don't know much because there's no information. You just kind of got to get out and explore. But it's amazing how they grew alfalfa, and today those fields are not, pastures are not maintained, and it's all sagebrush and cottonwood trees, and there's so much groundwater that's rising up. The trees are derooting, houses are sinking. I didn't see the whole town. I seen there was an abandoned white house or cream colored house, never found it, never found the cemetery. But I found places that nobody has photos of or has not explored or seen. Maybe people are afraid to explore because the Navy bought it in the 1990s. However, in the late 1980s, they had cleared some of the ranches, but they didn't clear every historic site. They used it for training practices. There was no businesses here. It was just a farming settlement. There was a school, and as I was saying earlier, it was moved around on Fallon, and then it ended up here, and it eventually demolished. One-room schoolhouse, grades 1 through 8. As we head looking westward a little, south, we're heading south, but to the west you can see where it's bright. Yeah. The sun's setting, and those people they don't get extra. It's just daylight over the mountains, a little brighter than here. We're trapped in Dixie Valley by the Stillwater Range. The Stillwater Wildlife Preserve is on the other side. Wetlands with 75,000 to 100,000 birds migrate there a year. This was all created by volcanoes. There's a fault line. You can't see it out in the darkness, but if you pay attention, there's a fault from the 1954 earthquake. It was one of the worst quakes, 12th worst quakes, and it hit the ghost town of Fairview. The alfalfa and the cattle in this rich land, which has natural springs, I seen 10 ponds today, all spring fed. That's that guy. This person's acting weird. Were they going to follow me now? Because I can drive faster than them, guaranteed. And I mean, it's like, good luck with that, huh? What?
He's kidding.
No, we're not.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
He's got a gun?
Yeah. No, not even kidding. He's pulling out the back.
Maybe he thinks I'm fucking weird. Seeing the long hair like I kidnapped her. Weird people. Maybe he had a cane, son. Was he saving it? Don't you think maybe they're hunting? A lot of people come here to hunt birds, man. Stillwater, you can hunt. You can hunt. This is hunting season. And he may have an animal in the back of his truck and was moving the gun. He's going so slow, dude. He's not
Like he's not in any hurry to catch up with you.
He can't beat me anyways. I can go 120 in this Jeep. And you're not gonna catch me. And even if you try to hit me, I'll still avoid your ass. I used to play goaltender. You won't get me. I used to stop hockey pucks. I'm fast. But the whole thing is, I don't trust these people. And I don't want to be near any hillbillies or hicks or... I wouldn't say that. I don't care about hillbillies and rednecks. I don't want to be around any psychopaths who, if they get paranoid, oh, I'm poaching. What if those people turn my plate in? It's like, I didn't see your plate, man. Fairview is straight ahead. The military bought some of these ghost towns. But we're out of here. Check out our site, www.paranormalghostsociety.org. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to try to do a mine or see the cemetery next time. And there's another ghost town further up the valley that I can take you guys to. So we'll come back maybe in November and we'll do the Bluestone Mill and the ghost town of Bluestone or Mason, which is near Ludwig. And a couple other ghost towns we did. Into the dusk. It was a good day. The pumpkin patch, nice lunch, and to top it off, a nice cold brew on a military tank, and a couple old creepy farms, and a scarecrow that moved, turned around, and appeared and disappeared. I looked back and the thing's gone, man, between the two vehicles, and then it's all the way further to the left of them. I'm telling you, that was some Jeepers Creepers shit. Tammy's not lying. I've seen a lot of strange things. I've seen aliens, and that beats the aliens, man. A scarecrow on a barbed wire fence. That is some real, I mean, that's something possessed that thing, man. You won't want to be at night with that scarecrow. That scarecrow will probably come alive and hang your ass. We're out of here. Everybody have a happy and safe Halloween. It's your founder, Lord Rick.